Right, we're going to have a look at some of this rolled gold. Not a lot of people know what rolled gold is, but basically I think it's only in the UK they do it, because in America I know they do Goldfield and other places. But rolled gold is like a thin plate of gold that's been fused onto brass or copper. So it is actually gold. It's not a gold plating. It's a piece of gold that's been stuck onto it, but it's very thin. Something like that would have been a bangle. Maybe from a locket, that one, maybe. That would have been a watch strap, I'd have thought. That is definitely a locket. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. That would have been well, it is a baby's bangle. Anyway, there's necklaces, there's brooches. There's a brooch. Don't know where it is on there, but it'll have the rolled gold stamp on there somewhere. There it is, I think. This is all like necklaces. So another locket. Tie pins. There's a little ring there. That's rolled gold. From a watch, I think now. Yeah, there's some old pieces in there. That would have been from a pen. Pen or pencil. Heart locket, I think. And there's hundreds of different things in here. Here's our cufflinks. Crosses. So, this is all clean now and ready to go into acid. So that is the next thing to do. I've got the gold simmering away here. So this is in vinegar and washing out liquid. Put the extractor fan on because it's quite smelly. This is the first step to get it really clean. You don't want to get grease in there with the acids and that. You want to get all the little black bits out of it. So I'll probably keep that simmering for about half an hour, so it really gets into it and loosens all the dirt. I'll show you when it's done. This is the gold all done. I've dried it all out. This is the second deep clean I've given it. I've rinsed it and rinsed it and rinsed it so there's no soap on there. So it's as clean as I'm going to get it, really. And that's the dirt I got out the second time. So next thing is acid. This can go straight to acid now. It's ready for the nitric. See how much we've got in weight. So we got, what's that, 600, so 1 kilo, 600 grams. I've had to take some out because I weren't 100% sure on it. I had nearly 2 kilos. But I want to just make sure it's all 100% rolled gold. So that's 1.6 kilos to refine. This is my setup. So I've put it in a 500 milliliter beaker. And there is 1.6 kilograms of rolled gold there. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a bottle that just dripped the nitric acid in there to save getting a boil over. I've already put a big beaker there, so I'm hoping for no boil over. So we're going to get some water in it now and then get the acid. I'll put some acid straight in the beaker first and I'll see how that goes, and then I'll just let this one drip. Alright, that's all in there now. We've got the nitric set up and that is dripping in there nicely. I think you can see it through there. It's coming out that little pipe, dripping into the solution. So I'll let that do its thing now. Right, so this is the second day of diluting this rolled gold in nitric acid, and what I'm doing is just pouring it off when there's no more reaction. So all this has got to be filtered later on. I'm just about to pour this one off and then put some more nitric in. So now I'm just going to empty out the used nitric and put some fresh inside. So I'm going to pour this here for now. This has all got to be filtered later. And there's going to be silver in here as well. So obviously silver, zinc, copper. There'll be a little tiny bit of palladium. And there'll be some gold in here as well. So that is what it looks like now. I just put enough to cover the rolled gold. And this is the nitric acid. I'm going to put some in here first. Put the lid on. And then I'll put some on here that'll drip in there. And that's it, just leave that again. We'll empty it off after it's finished and do the whole process again. So that's it for now. So this is day 3 and I'm nearly there, not much more to do. This is the waste, a lot of waste. I'm filtering out the waste there because there's going to be some, there'll be some gold in the filters. This one's got to be filtered, or both of these. One here to get filtered and whatever's left out of here. It's filtering it lovely. What I do is I put some cotton wool in the funnel, then I put a filter in it. I find it doesn't get so clogged. Nice and clean. Anyway, we're getting there. So this is all the waste I got from that. I think I used about 8 litres of nitric acid, so I'm going to put some copper in there soon and get the silver out of that. I'll put it into the large beakers. And this is the gold, this is what's left. This is all the foils. I'm going to put that in that Corregia next. It's had a good clean already. These are the filters. They'll contain gold. Definitely easier to filter the way I'm filtering. If you put the cotton balls into the filters, then put a filter in top, and it seems to filter it a lot quicker. All the filters are empty now, so I'm going to take them out and put them into a beaker. That's the filters, and now we've got the cotton balls. You can see the cotton balls have got gold sitting on the top there, inside. Right, that's that stage done. Finished. I really need to be wearing glasses doing this. I've only took my mask off just so I can do the filming. I'm normally wearing some kind of mask, especially when I'm doing the acids. But I do take it off to do the filming because it's not easy to wear a mask and talk as well. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll get some copper in them and drop the silver. I've got some old copper pipes here. I'm going to put them in. Three and one is plenty. Probably only need one, but it might speed it up a bit. Alright, we'll just see how that goes. I need to get another beaker for this other one. I can use one of these buckets. That should be plenty big enough. Right, that's all the nitrate solution there. We'll use nitrate solution. That's it, we'll leave it for now and come back to that later. And next we're going to do the filters. Okay. I want to do the filters and the gold separately because I know this is really good quality and I'm not sure if there's any contaminants in there that's going to mess it up, so I want to do them separately. Alright, that's the filters and the gold in that Coregia. If there's any silver there, it's dropping. So I'll wait till this is completed and then we'll drop the gold out. And these are both dissolved now. Quite dirty, but they're going to have a second refine. So I'm going to filter these and then drop these out. That's the next job. Right, I have filled them, but they're so dirty, so I'm filtering them again. I've put them both together. So anyway, this is the second filter, and then we'll drop it. I've put them into 2 beakers now. They're all filtered, and I've put some urea in to neutralise the acid. Next will be S&N, and then we'll drop the gold. And then we'll have to do a second refine tomorrow. Just put 8 tablespoons of S&M in here. And now I'm just going to shake it up, mix it up. There it is in the bottom. The stuff really smells, so I just find it a lot easier to do it in here, then you ain't got to smell it. Easy to mix. This one doesn't leak. Right, let's try and put that in. Trying to open it with one hand because I'm filming. Let's see how it reacts to this. So we'll try and dilute this a bit more. I'll have to do that off camera because it's impossible. So the S&M is in. And now the gold is dropping out. I'm going to leave that till tomorrow now. See what it looks like in the morning. This is the next day. And it's just very, very dirty. I'm going to empty this into here. Mud's down in there. Looks like I've got to filter that. So I'm gonna filter the mud and then go from there. Okay. Right, it's all been filtered. Now I've put the filters in AR and it's having a second refine. And this is all the old nitrate. This is the second drop. It's a lot cleaner. If you can see that, then it's very clean compared to before. So I'm gonna drop this give it a clean and white up. Nearly filtered now. I'm just washing out until there's no yellow left. And we'll get it all in there. Now I'll transfer it to this beaker and then we'll drop the gold out. At the moment the gold is in liquid form. So yeah, we'll see what the yield is soon. I've already put urea to neutralise it. Now I'm going to put some S&M. So that dark colour is the gold that's dropping out now. So I'll come back tomorrow morning and see what we got. Right, this is after the second wash and there's the mud. So now I'm going to dry it out and weigh it. Doesn't look like a lot, does it? But we'll see. There's the silver, just cleaning the silver. So that's what I've dropped out with the copper. So we'll get this dried out and get a weight on it. Filtering these silvers still, because there's still some silver left in there. I'll filter that. But there's quite a bit of silver there. Wasn't expecting that much. That's the waste from the gold. Nearly done. Filtering the gold now. This is the gold, dried out. I'm expecting 20 grams, but it really don't look like 20 grams. We'll weigh it. Wow. $42.3 grams. That's a lot more than I was expecting. I was expecting 20, 25. We'll see how much that is, how much it's worth. It's going to be refined one more time. It's only had 2 refines. It's going to be refined. I'll make some bars because I'm worried about losing this powder, so I want to make it into a solid. 42.3 grams, very nice. Now I'm doing the silver that was in the filters. We're left with this much, so I'm going to melt that into some kind of bar. So I'm going to put some dilute sulfuric acid to clean that bar up. And I'll leave it in there a few minutes and it should Be nice and clean after. Right, that's the silver done. Let's weigh it, let's see what it is. 13.9 grams. That's what came out of the rolled gold. So I will be purifying that with the electrolyte, I think it is, with the silver cell. I'm going to be doing that in the future to all my silver that I've got. So we'll make that into 999.9 hopefully. At the moment it's about 998, 997. But that's alright, that came with it. All adds up. 13.9. And what was it, 42.3 grams of gold? Really good. That's it, job done. Please subscribe and see my next videos.